Janik here, figure skating and learn to skate coordinator at Morgan Park Sports Center, a Chicago Park District facility at 115th and Western on Chicago's South Side. Every week we're getting together with our skaters off ice so that we can practice our skills so that once we get on the ice, the skills will be a lot stronger and easier to manage. This week we're going to be working on our Basic 2 curriculum. So all of the skills that are in Basic 2 is what we're going to be doing today off ice. So if you have just passed Basic 1 or if you're in Basic 2 right now and you'd like to work on your skills, or if you're in Basic 3 and you'd like a refresher, then I suggest you follow along. Today, since the skills are going to be using a little bit more gliding motion on the ice, I'm going to suggest that you grab a towel or a paper towel, or you do them in socks, something that'll give you a bit more gliding motion on the ice. So let's get started. The first drill we're going to do in our Basic 2 curriculum are scooter pushes. So the first thing that I ask my skaters to do is think of their favorite color or whatever color they want their scooter to be, and we're going to imagine putting your scooter right down in front of you, just like the ones that you play with outside on the sidewalk. So we're going to put one foot on the scooter and we're going to push with just one foot. That's the point of scooter pushes, is you're pushing with just one foot. You're not pushing with both feet. Okay, so we're going to put one foot on the scooter, put our hands on the handlebars, and we're going to push out at a diagonal position. Push out, pick up, and pull together. Push out, pick up, and pull together. And then on the other foot, push out, pick up, and pull together. Push out at a diagonal angle, and then pull together. You'll notice that my knees are very slightly bent. I'm not doing a very high lock knee. I'm doing a very slight knee bend. My arms are out in front. Or you can put them on your hips, or you can put them out in a T for balance, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Push out and then pull together. Great job. The next drill we're going to do are 1 foot glides. So the ones that we did last week for our Basic 1, the 2 foot glides, these are going to be the 1 foot glides. It's just a little bit harder. So you're going to march, march, march. You're going to take 4 marches. You're going to do a 2 foot glide for balance, and then you're going to lift one leg up and hold it for 5 seconds. Okay, you'll notice that I'm lifting my foot up right in the same point as my leg. I'm not kicking it out behind me. I'm not lifting it out in front. I'm sliding it right up my leg. Okay, and then we do the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 foot glide for balance, and slide that up. And then hold it for 5 seconds. If this skill is a little bit easy for you, what you can do is you can close your eyes. Woo, give yourself a little bit more of a difficulty. If that's still too easy for you, I recommend going back to a couple weeks ago we had a balance challenge. So we had 2 videos of all tons of balance skills that you guys can check out to work on your better balances and make these skills a little bit harder. The next skill in Basic 2 is a backward 2 foot glide. So this is the first time that we've got our skaters going backwards and holding a movement. In Basic 1 we did backward wiggles. So this time we're going to go backwards, and then what we want you to think about when you're going backwards is that you're going to push your weight forward onto your toes. So when you're moving forward, your weight's going to be a little bit back on your heels. Okay, and this is the first time that we really think about pushing our weight forward to our toes. So 2 foot glides are pretty simple. You're gonna do some backward wiggles to get some speed, and then just like the forward 2 foot glide, we put our arms out and we just plant our feet and hold it. But this time again, I want you to really think about pushing that weight forward to your toes. If you'd like a little bit of a challenge, this is a skill that's in Basic 3. You can try a 1 foot glide, but pushing that weight forward a little bit to the ball of your foot instead of rocking back to the middle of your foot or the back. You're gonna really think about pushing the balls of your feet down when you're going backwards. The next skill is we're going to combine our rocking horse and our backward swizzles because they're, again, a little hard to do off ice, so we're going to work on both of them at the same time. So we're going to use that towel that I talked about, or you can use your socks. So if you're wearing shoes, you can use a towel. If you're wearing socks, you can just use your socks. What you're going to do is you're going to make a D shape with your feet, just like you did in the snowplow or in the Basic 1 video last week. So what you're going to do is you're going to push out and pull in. Go toe to toe and then heel to heel. Toe to toe and heel to heel. You'll notice that every time I go out, I'm bending my knee but then rising back up. I bend and rise up, bend and rise up. Then we're going to switch feet. Make sure we're doing both feet practices. Go toe to toe, open, heel together, open, toe to toe, heel to heel, and toe to toe. The next skill we're going to do in Basic 2 are 2-foot turns, okay? So this we're going to point our toes facing one way, we're going to pop up to our toes, and we're going to switch over to the other side. So you're going to have your toes facing one way, pop up, and switch over. You notice that my hands are staying in place. I'm not letting my hands swing crazy all over the place. Hands stay steady, and you're going to twist your shoulders and twist your hips to pop up and turn over. Pop up and turn over, okay? You can do that in socks, or you can do that on your towel if you're wearing shoes. Okay, you pop up and twist, pop up and twist. The next thing we're going to do are snowplow stops. The same thing that we did last week, but this in snowplow in Basic 2, it's moving. Okay, so we're going to practice the same way we did last week. We're going to press down and do, first we're going to do a light graze over the top of the floor. Okay, and then we're going to bend our knees and press. Bend your knees and press. Make sure you try it with both feet this time. Now that you're learning how to do it in a higher level, you're going to do a light graze over the top of the floor, and then you're going to bend your knees and press. Bend your knees and really press against the ice. The easier that you make it off ice for you, the easier it'll be on ice for when you get on the ice later. The last skill we're going to do today are called curves. Sometimes they're called slaloms, sometimes they're called C-cuts, but the idea is that you want to think about which edge your skate is on. So you want to think about leaning from outside and inside, and then switching over to the outside and inside. So you're going to separate your feet just a little bit, arms up for balance, and you're going to lean one way, lean the other. Lean one way, make sure that you're feeling the inside and the outside of your skates, and then lean the other. Okay, then once we get used to that motion, you're going to start twisting your body a little bit. That'll help your shoulders really get into the twisting motion and really make sure that you're getting a nice curve motion going down the ice. Going one way and then the other. Twisting, really twisting down the ice. So those are all of the basic two skills and curriculum. Good job, guys, you did it. Thanks everybody for joining us for our Basic 2 skills today. If you have any questions about any of the skills that you learned today, please feel free to email me at kjanik, Janik, at morganparksportscenter.net, or leave the questions in the comments. And if you have any questions about any of the virtual programming that we're doing here on Facebook and YouTube, please email virtualfitness@mcfettridgesportscenter.net. Also, please make sure that you like and follow our Facebook page so that you can be updated on all of the updated programming and contests and fun things that we have going on our Facebook page. Thanks so much, everybody. Hope you're staying safe and healthy.